Redfall was supposed to be one of Xbox's biggest games. It was made by Arkane Austin, the studio behind critically acclaimed games like Dishonored and Prey. And the concept sounded incredible. An open-world town overrun by vampires, with 4 unique heroes, supernatural abilities, and co-op gameplay. Microsoft and Bethesda heavily promoted it as a major Xbox exclusive. But when Redfall finally launched in May 2023, everything went wrong. The game was plagued with bugs, poor enemy AI, awkward animations, technical problems, and gameplay that felt unfinished. And one of the biggest complaints, for a game marketed as co-op, the experience often felt strangely empty. Instead of the immersive, carefully designed world players expected from Arkane, Redfall felt more like a generic looter shooter. Even worse, the game launched without some features players expected from a modern Xbox exclusive. Redfall initially required an internet connection even when playing solo. And despite the huge potential of the vampire setting, many players felt the combat, missions, and progression became repetitive very quickly. The reviews were brutal. Redfall received a 54 Metacritic score, while Steam users' reception was also heavily negative. And the biggest problem wasn't just that Redfall was bad, it was who made it. Arkane had built a reputation for immersive, creative single-player experiences. But Redfall was designed as a live service-style multiplayer shooter, a completely different direction. Behind-the-scenes reports also revealed serious development problems. By the time Redfall launched, it was clear that the game wasn't the Xbox showcase Microsoft wanted. Players disappeared. The promised post-launch future became uncertain. And then, in 2024, Microsoft made the decision to shut down Arkane Austin. Redfall would receive no further major development. The studio behind Prey and Dishonored was gone, and Redfall became one of the most infamous failures of the Xbox generation. What's especially sad is that the game wasn't a terrible idea. The game was actually great. Vampires, an open world, Arkane's immersive design, and co-op. There was a genuinely excited game hiding inside Redfall. But somewhere during development, the vision changed, and instead of becoming another classic from Arkane, Redfall became a warning. A game with a huge budget, a legendary studio, Microsoft's backing, and enormous potential. But potential isn't enough, because when Redfall finally arrived, the players had already lost interest.